You're very kind, both of you. Really though, I'm sure I'll be fine.
I'm sure Kagawa would spend extra time with you.
Yes, she can sound quite stern sometimes, but she's actually got a good heart when it comes to flying.
Well, I can't say no to you then, can I?
There's just one problem.
What's that?
Who said you were any good at flying?
I'll trade you a spoon's worth of flubberworm mucus for a pufferpod.
I don't mind herbology myself. I'll take a mandrake any day over an annoying little husky.
I wouldn't bother yourself about that. If I were you, I'd be more inclined to acquire myself some Bubba Tuber Plus. I'm sure Garlic can point you in the right direction. Soon get that complexion in better fettle.
I'm trying to grow some asphodel in the greenhouses. Such a beautiful flower. I almost hate drying out the roots for potions.
I can't wait until I'm a 6th year. Then I won't have to waste my time with herbology anymore. I'll miss Professor Garlic, mind.
Wish I could have studied here when Philida Spore was headmistress. Greatest herbologist of all time. I've read 1,000 magical herbs and fungi at least 1,000 times.
Where did you get your dragonhide gloves? I saw you handling that snuggle off in herbology. You know, my gloves went mysteriously missing.
I've no doubt that Blackwood...
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Levioso. Potato.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it. A classroom duel is one.
Understood, Professor.
Again, well done today. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organ.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joy, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was shit. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
There's always
Revelio.
Slytherins are lucky they get to sleep next to the lake. Water.
Revelio. Revelio.
What do you mean you want to stop failing? Darling, what do you need to come all the way to Thursday? Where? At Gooseberry Park!
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Frankly, I'd rather live it.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the... Excellent control. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the... Very good! Splendid! Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Yes!
Excellent.
Watch this. There we go. Well done.
Here we go!
Phew.
That's it! Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. That is how it's done. Watch this. There we go.
Splendid!
Here we go. Yes! Quite impressive.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I transferred here from Ouagadougou. My mother received it. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda.
Well, it's been nice talking.
And with you. I think until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
Revelio.
a worm using its own clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it's going to work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting.
What charm is there in thee? You did well, managing to best at...
Thank you, Professor. I enjoy...
Miss Onai is all... Now, expect to hear from me soon.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. Hope your first day's going well. You're so...
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust... Well, better see to my charms homework.
Revelio. Revelio.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swing.
Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio. Revelio.
Can never have too many serenades.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. If I know Hogwarts...
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that
Lumos.
solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
My little sisters will be so happy to see me.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Watch yourself.
I'd imagine the Hufflepuff common rooms being so close to the kitchen.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to.
All very logical, I suppose. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
You beat Sebastian in a duel, didn't you? Brilliant.
Levioso.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily. Now, regarding... We've arranged to replace the supplies lost.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable... He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and... Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Never a dull moment when I go home for the holidays. Last year, my mother swore she heard a banshee. She couldn't sleep for fear that one of us was doomed. I adore playing wizard chess with my siblings.
Revelio.
But God says it's a good way to get out after French.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed. Fixes things right up. Makes...
It seems as if that might come in handy.
As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well. But first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some...
I'll start on the task right away. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't...
I completed the...
Marvelous. You clearly know your way. Let us give the old mending... Remember to be deliberate in your inner...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Repair it.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it accidentally lashed out.
Revelio.
know you were a wizard.
Sounds like you.
Revelio.
Professor
Revelio.
The icing on the cauldron cake, if you ask me.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
If I'm honest, I wish I had something to boast about. But I'm hoping. Oh,
Revelio.
Well, I had a friend who once went to a muggle doctor.